Too much power.
Hey there guys, this is Richard, your host, with another marvelous video. In the vast Marvel universe, only few entities can rival the overwhelming might of Galactus. As a cosmic being of ostensibly omnipotent stature, he claims the title of the Devourer of Worlds, driven by an unending necessity to feed upon inhabited worlds. Known for his planetary appetite, Galactus's insatiable hunger is not really driven by malevolence, but rather an existential need. Yet, it's essential to recognize that even such dynamic powerhouses bear their own emotional burdens. While his actions include undeniable acts of destruction, his stance remains neutral in the grand tapestry of the Marvelverse. Curiously, many fans are almost empathetic for Galactus, driven by the notion that his hunger is an inherent urge. In the kaleidoscope of alternate realities, Galactus is actually both a megalomaniac villain and a redeemed hero. His multifaceted character really defies an easy classification. Within Marvel's cosmic hierarchy, his power is beyond quantification, as even the likes of Thanos wielding the Infinity Gauntlet appear inconsequential when matched against Galactus. Fueled by cosmic energy, Galactus has taken the likes of Silver Surfer and even the mighty Thor as his herald and triumphed over invulnerable adversaries such as the mighty Celestials and even Odin himself. While often pitted against the Fantastic Four, Galactus has crossed paths with numerous Marvel heroes, which has been a testament to his enduring impact as a creation of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, who made his first appearance in the pages of Fantastic Four issue 48. In this video, we'll delve into every version of Galactus to ever walk Marvel's multiverse, traversing through its various alternate realities as a cosmic odyssey, and unravel the myriad layers that constitute this unparalleled godlike entity. So, without wasting another moment, let's jump in. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Galactus. Galactus, originating from the 6th iteration of the multiverse, emerged as a survivor from a world known as Tar in the previous incarnation of Earth 616. Tar, a pinnacle of civilization, confronted the imminent collapse of the 6th Infinity Universe as a consequence of the multiversal renewal cycle's end and the encroaching Black Winter. Born as Galen, he was the creation of Tarya, a scientist and the closest semblance to a hero on that desolate planet. Despite his advanced origins, Galen's upbringing was marked by solitude, with minimal human interaction, owing to his mother's commitment to the planet. In the cosmic expanse, this universe once existed as a dense primal sphere and was known as the Cosmic Egg. Following a cosmic explosion or Big Bang, its matter scattered outward, coalescing into celestial bodies. After eons of expansion, contraction followed, leading to a new cosmic egg. In the twilight of existence, Galen, an explorer, sought a solution to Tar's impending demise due to lethal radiation from the universe's collapse. Despite his efforts, Tar's populace dwindled, and in a last-ditch effort, Galen proposed a noble end by steering a starship into the heart of the cosmic rebirth. As the ship hurtled toward the cosmic convergence point, only Galen survived, infused with newfound energy. At this juncture, the sentience of the cosmos merged with him, and he transformed during the gestation period, emerging as Galactus in the subsequent cycle, a being of immense power with an insatiable cosmic hunger. Notably, as Galactus became the Devourer of Worlds, he faced his demise at the hands of Thor, only to be resurrected through the energy of the Umkran crystal, altering his focus from world consumption to a thirst for knowledge. This condensed retelling captures the cosmic journey and transformation of Galactus, a character steeped in intricate origins and profound evolution of the Prime Earth. Galactus from Fantastic Four movie, Earth 121698. The film Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, while tantalizing in its premise, left audiences yearning for a true glimpse of Galactus. Released in 2007, the movie centered around the cosmic tale of Galactus as the Devourer of Worlds, with the Silver Surfer serving as his herald. However, the narrative curiously kept Galactus shrouded in mystery, withholding his direct involvement. A perplexing aspect of this cinematic rendition was the absence of Galactus in his customary form. Instead, the filmmakers portrayed him as an enigmatic cosmic storm or nebulous cloud, while some discerning viewers even noted an allusion to Galactus in the vague semblance of a flaming helmet within the nebulous mass. The climax sees Silver Surfer's heroic act apparently vanquishing Galactus, albeit at the cost of his own life, in an ending that contradicts conventional comic lore where Silver Surfer literally derives his power from Galactus. Earth 121698 serves as the backdrop for this cinematic interpretation, encompassing both the Fantastic Four and its sequel. The latter introduced Galactus, known in the film as Galactus, who dispatched Silver Surfer as his herald to Earth with a mission of consumption. The Fantastic Four's pursuit led to a transformation in the Silver Surfer's allegiance, culminating in a sacrifice to thwart Galactus and safeguard Earth. The lingering intrigue surrounding Galactus's betrayal left an indelible mark on the cinematic interpretation of this cosmic enigma. Black Galactus, the Butcher of Worlds, Earth 14412. In this version, after a millennium of human-driven devastation, Earth lay in ruins as a desolate wasteland with Thor as its sole defender. While yearning for old times, his solitary watch was abruptly interrupted by the arrival of the cosmic behemoth, Galactus, the devourer of worlds, driven by an unrelenting hunger for Earth that had persisted through the ages. As Galactus descended upon the planet, his intent was to siphon its life energy through a menacing drilling process. With a mix of awe and apprehension, King Thor and his granddaughters beheld the rare sight of Galactus, an entity unseen for centuries. Despite his progeny's concerns, Thor resolved to confront the colossal threat head-on, and Galactus's insatiable craving for Earth was met by Thor's unwavering determination. Words fell on deaf ears as Galactus asserted that Earth's time had come, and Thor's fate was intertwined with the planet's demise. A titanic clash unfolded as Thor's Mjolnir-empowered blows collided with Galactus's formidable power cosmic. An exchange of power culminated in Thor's apparent defeat, leaving Galactus poised to consume the Earth. But Thor's granddaughters, now back on Earth, armed themselves with ancient weapons to combat Galactus, demonstrating remarkable resilience. However, Galactus's overwhelming power took its toll, leading to a colossal explosion. Just as Galactus prepared to extinguish Earth and confront the goddesses of thunder, King Thor returned from the depths of space wielding all black, the Necrosword. A fierce battle unfolded, culminating in Galactus's defeat at the hands of Thor wielding the Dark Blade. However, Galactus's demise brought an unforeseen transformation. All black, the Necrosword survived within Galactus, reshaping him into Black Galactus, the Butcher of Worlds. In a twist of fate, Ego, the living planet impaled by the Necrosword, absorbed its power and extinguished the Butcher of Worlds, putting an end to the cosmic turmoil. Galactus, Earth 1610. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, Galactus emerged as an immense entity comprising a collective of city-sized robotic drones, an intimidating force spanning approximately 100,000 miles in length. Its modus operandi involved invading other worlds through a combination of envoys and a virulent flesh-eating virus, methodically eradicating native biological life. Subsequently, Galactus siphoned thermal energy from the cores of these doomed planets, leaving them lifeless husks in its wake. This cosmic entity held a vehement disdain for all forms of organic life, even perceiving telepathic contact with Professor X as sacrilege. Traversing galaxies for millennia, Galactus was relentless in its pursuit of destruction. It deployed psychic fear broadcasts and the flesh-eating virus to dismantle civilizations before extracting their planetary energy. However, the Kree race discovered Galactus's true nature and developed the Eidolon Apparition Vision android to alert other planets to evacuate in the face of extinction. Now, Vision's contact with Earth dates back to 1904, when she crash-landed in Siberia's Tunguska region. Decades later, Soviet explorers uncovered the android, launching a series of unsettling experiments that birthed mutated super soldiers. After Vision's revival and warning initiated widespread panic, S.H.I.E.L.D. intervened to silence her broadcast, while a covert team comprising General Nick Fury, Captain America, Falcon, and Black Widow joined forces to tackle the crisis. Amidst these events, Earth's heroes united to fend off the impending Galactus swarm. By establishing psychic contact, Jean Grey and Professor Xavier distracted the entity, enabling Reed Richards to employ the ultimate nullifier. This cosmic weapon transported the energy of another universe's Big Bang into the heart of the swarm, devastating a significant portion of its mass. Tainted by humanity's emotions and thoughts, Galactus retreated as its might was compromised. Following an encounter with the Chitauri Kree War, Galactus's trajectory intersected with that of Galactus, a being from another universe. A merging occurred, yielding an even more potent Galactus, who dispatched components of Galactus as heralds to seek sustenance. In a dramatic confrontation, Galactus and his hybrid form confronted Hala, leading to the heroism of Silver Surfer, Nova, and Captain Mar-Vell, who unitedly thwarted Galactus, weakening him considerably. Yet Galactus persisted, aiming his weakened form toward Earth, driven by an unyielding hunger for power. This cosmic saga traversed eons, showcasing the struggle against unstoppable cosmic forces and the unwavering resilience of Earth's defenders. Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds, Earth 2149. Within the intricate tapestry of the Marvel zombie universe, a sinister contagion unleashed by the Sentry engulfed both heroes and villains, leaving them zombified in its wake. Amid this macabre scenario, Galactus, the cosmic entity, descended upon Earth with his insatiable hunger, intending to feast upon the virus-ravaged planet. When he ventured to communicate with the zombified heroes, seeking knowledge of the Silver Surfer's whereabouts, the heroes declared that they've consumed the Silver Surfer, shocking Galactus and triggering a relentless attack from the ravenous zombies who sought to feast further. Yet Galactus, fortified by the power cosmic, easily repelled their assault, retreating to strategize. A faction of zombie heroes, including Iron Man, Hulk, and Spider-Man, collaborated to construct a device capable of subduing Galactus. While their comrades engaged in combat to stall the cosmic entity, the trio completed the machine. Combining the powers inherited from the Silver Surfer, they unleashed beams infused with the power cosmic, diminishing Galactus's formidable might and causing him to succumb to the ground. A subsequent clash erupted between the reinvigorated heroes and the zombified villains, a battle that culminated in a heroic victory, facilitated by the potent power cosmic. However, Galactus's resurgence proved resilient, prompting a renewed effort from the zombie heroes to suppress him. Employing a gruesome strategy, they consumed Galactus, assimilating his vast cosmic power in the process. Empowered by Galactus's essence, the zombie heroes extended their insatiable hunger beyond Earth's borders, consuming the universe itself with the relentless force of the power cosmic. The saga unraveled in a harrowing spiral where cosmic power met the darkest cravings of the undead, leading to the annihilation of all that once existed. Galactus, the World Restorer, Earth 552. In Earth 552, a grave affliction known as the Blight rendered countless planets barren and lifeless. As a response to this cosmic catastrophe, Galactus emerged, entrusted with the formidable task of rejuvenating these once vibrant worlds. His mission earned him widespread reverence and, in some corners of the cosmos, the exalted status of a deity. Regrettably, the Blight's voracious spread outpaced Galactus's restorative efforts, leaving a trail of devastation. Norrin Rad, a Zen-La scientist, presented a proposition to Galactus. He sought to become the Silver Surfer, the herald of the world creator, and aid in the quest for worlds deserving of restoration. In exchange, Galactus pledged to share the secret of mending shattered worlds with Rad. Unbeknownst to Galactus, Rad's motivation, stemming from a desire to resurrect his home planet Zen-La, inadvertently laid to ruin by his own invention. Galactus, adhering to a strict code, declined Rad's request, igniting the Silver Surfer's rebellion against his master. In a tumultuous turn, the Silver Surfer turned his powers against those who worshipped Galactus and even launched an assault on Galactus himself, fueled by a longing for cosmic supremacy. In the wake of their fierce clash, Earth bore witness to destruction as the Surfer's attack obliterated the planet. The Exiles, an interdimensional team, intervened to protect Galactus. Utilizing Blink's abilities, they sent the Silver Surfer to Saturn and ushered Galactus to safety. Severely wounded, Galactus found solace and recovery within the confines of the Shi'ar Empire. In a further twist, Sabretooth of the Exiles approached Galactus, beseeching for a share of his cosmic might to confront the Surfer. Galactus, moved by Sabretooth's selflessness, complied, transforming him into a temporary herald. Despite the Silver Surfer's ultimate defeat and demise, Galactus remained humbled by Sabretooth's actions. Impressed anew, Galactus extended an offer to Sabretooth for a permanent role as his herald. Sabretooth's refusal, rooted in a profound commitment to righteousness, deepened Galactus's respect. Subsequently, Galactus chose Manta as his new herald and embarked on a journey of restoration. Guided by his latest herald's wisdom, Galactus began reviving planets affected by causes other than the Blight, a journey that commenced with Earth's resurrection and later extended to Rad's own Zen-La. Galen, Earth 829. In this particular universe, an extraterrestrial Silver Surfer served as Galactus's herald. Within the vast expanse of the Andromeda Galaxy, Galactus stumbled upon an enigmatic solar system brimming with unparalleled energy. The act of feeding, however, set forth an unseen sequence of events, compelling Galactus to ingest more energy than he could contain, resulting in his alarming transformation into a massive black hole. Responding to this crisis, the inhabitants of Andromeda devised a solution: a white hole bomb aimed at reversing Galactus's metamorphosis. Hercules, the renowned figure of mythology, undertook the perilous task of delivering and detonating the bomb, liberating Galactus from his cosmic conundrum, but sacrificing his own life in the process. A peculiar outcome transpired as a fraction of Galactus intertwined with Hercules' essence, birthing a new entity named Cosmos, heralded as the bringer of worlds. Notably, Galactus embraced Juno, Hercules' granddaughter, as his fresh herald. Infused with the appearance of the iconic Silver Surfer, Juno embarked on her role with a cosmic connection to the enigmatic force of Galactus, weaving a unique tale of cosmic symbiosis. Old Hunger, Earth 691. In this realm, Nova defied mortality and served as Galactus' herald for ages. When his insatiable hunger steered him toward Earth once more, a coalition formed to oppose him. The Silver Surfer, now the protector of the universe, Firelord, and Dargo united their might in a single determined strike aimed at quelling Galactus. Tragically, Nova's self-sacrifice to shield her master prompted Galactus to absorb her essence, seeking eternal union. With one herald lost and two former heralds turned adversaries, Galactus swore off further commissions. The Silver Surfer, haunted by personal grievances, waged an ill-fated vendetta, invoking the quantum band's power. However, even augmented, he couldn't overcome Galactus' raw might. The agony of Nova's loss compelled Galactus to shatter the Surfer's board, severing his link to the power cosmic and leaving him on the brink of oblivion. Later, a purposeful starvation orchestrated by an enigmatic entity known as the Keeper debilitated Galactus, draining him of strength and vitality. Amid the weakening, Galactus' strategic deception redirected his focus toward Arima instead of Earth. Confronted by Firelord, temporary protector of the universe and later the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Keeper's true identity unraveled as the reborn Silver Surfer. Empowered by quantum bands and exploiting Galactus' frailty, the Surfer triumphed with Eon's intervention, revealing Eon's intent to balance their cosmic scales. Embracing an unexpected reconciliation, the Surfer and Galactus acknowledged each other's intrinsic value. However, turbulence marred their alliance, marked by Galactus' fury over meager sustenance from barren worlds and the Surfer's controlling demeanor. Their camaraderie soured to conflict, with Galactus nearly extinguishing the Surfer's existence before departing to feed on worlds of his choosing, driven by his own determination. Galactus, the Great Devourer, Earth TRN 666. Across this cosmic expanse, Galactus and his herald, the Silver Surfer, found themselves relentlessly pursued by Thanos. Following a narrow escape from Thanos' onslaught, orchestrated by the Surfer's apparent sacrifice, Galactus turned to Earth's heroes for aid. Alas, the planet had already fallen victim to Thanos' merciless rampage. In this bleak landscape, the undying Ghost Rider, a solitary wanderer traversing the desolate world, extended a unique proposition to Galactus. The lifeless Earth was offered as a bargaining chip, promising Galactus retribution against the Mad Titan. In return, the Ghost Rider sought the role of Galactus' herald, driven by a desire to punish Thanos. This pact was sealed, propelling them through the cosmos on a relentless quest to halt Thanos' systematic obliteration of all life. Their epic odyssey spanned centuries, marked by legendary exploits, but their journey culminated in a climactic showdown with Thanos. As they confronted the Titan, Galactus met a tragic fate. His form beheaded by Thanos as the clash commenced. The remnants of his skull were later transformed into a sinister throne, serving as a macabre symbol of Thanos' dominion. Galactiac, Earth 9602. Galactiac, a seemingly ageless entity, stood as the pinnacle of merging mind and machine, navigating the depths of the cosmos. His purpose lay in draining planets of their life force to replenish his energy cells. However, Galactiac's method didn't involve complete annihilation. Rather, he meticulously preserved and studied a fragment of each raised planet. As prophesied by Uatu the Guardian, Galactiac's presence graced Earth, and his ambitions quickly became apparent. Atop the Baxter Building in Manhattan, he embarked on constructing machinery for planet raising. Reed Richards of the Challengers of the Fantastic sought to reason with Galactiac, questioning his willingness to eradicate a world teeming with life. Galactiac, intrigued by Earth's native life forms, unveiled an alternative plan to save and shrink New York City, a microcosm for study. Sealing the Baxter Building's apex with an impenetrable energy shell, Galactiac thwarted the Challengers' efforts to summon reinforcements. In a bold move to disrupt Galactiac's design, Ben Rocky Grimm of the Challengers attempted to sabotage the machinery, inadvertently drawing Galactiac's ire. Responding with cosmic power, Galactiac transformed Grimm into the Four-Armed Thing, a mindless enforcer. Concurrently, Uatu transported Johnny Stormtrooper inside Galactiac's form to combat the menace from within. The savage Four-Armed Thing inadvertently dismantled Galactiac's Terror Matrix while targeting Reed Richards and Sue Ace Storm. Galactiac, primed to punish his creation, was foiled by Johnny Stormtrooper's flamethrower assault on his internal neural junction. Paralyzed, Galactiac ejected his head into space. Though weakened, he vowed eventual return, determined to confront the challenges of the Fantastic anew. Galactopus, Earth 9047. In the reality of Earth 9047, set within the Humiverse, the Swatcher summoned Galacticus, engaging in an unconventional conversation amplified by loudspeakers and a telescope. However, Galacticus took offense as the interaction coincided with his cherished dinner time, a moment the Watchman misunderstood to be a constant occurrence for Galacticus. Despite an apology from the Watchman, Galacticus's hunger-driven instincts prompted an attempt to devour him, compelling the Watchman to flee for safety. In a surprising move, the Watchman hurled a banana at Galacticus, causing the cosmic entity to slip and tumble onto a neighboring planet, aka Earth. Jellyfish Galacticus, Earth 9610. In this alternate reality, Galactus took on the appearance of a cosmic jellyfish, devoid of sentience, and functioned as a scavenger roaming across galaxies. Its colossal tentacles allowed it to propel itself from planet to planet, sustaining its insatiable hunger. Upon reaching Earth, attempts by the Fantastic Four and other heroes to negotiate or thwart its advance proved futile. Lacking any heralds to forewarn of its arrival, Galactus's insensible drive for sustenance led to the planet's downfall. Earth succumbed to the relentless force of Galactus's consumption, illustrating the overwhelming challenge posed by this enigmatic cosmic entity. Galactus, World War Hulk, Earth 10223. In this iteration, Galactus's path paralleled that of his Earth 616 counterpart until a turning point brought about when Iron Man's weapon, meant to neutralize the Hulk, inadvertently caused the annihilation of New York City and its defenders. The catastrophic event paved the way for the alien Skrulls to seize the opportunity and conquer Earth, erasing humanity from existence. In this dire aftermath, the Hulk stood as the last surviving inhabitant of the planet. Employing a beacon, he implored the Silver Surfer to beckon Galactus to consume the ravaged Earth. Recognizing the Hulk's unique authority as the planet's sole remaining native, the Surfer obliged, transporting Galactus to fulfill the Hulk's plea. Stricken by the planet's demise, the Surfer chose to sever ties with Galactus, leaving his service. In this melancholic turn of events, the Hulk assumed the role of Galactus's herald, marking a poignant yet distinctive chapter in this alternate reality. Galactus, Heroes Reborn. Within the Heroes Reborn universe, Galactus retained his role as the Devourer of Worlds, referring to the process of absorbing a planet's energy as harvesting. Across the cosmos, Galactus strategically placed machines on desolate planets, bestowing them with life for eventual harvesting. In this iteration, Galactus commanded a cadre of 5 heralds including Silver Surfer, Firelord, Terrax, Airwalker, and Plasma. Earth's destiny was similarly shaped, serving as a future source of sustenance through Galactus's life-giving mechanism, manifested as the Terrigen Mists. The Inhumans venerated Galactus and his heralds on Earth. As the time for Earth's consumption approached, Galactus dispatched his heralds and drew near. Despite spirited resistance from the Avengers, Fantastic Four, S.H.I.E.L.D., and Dr. Doom, Galactus successfully devoured Earth. Even Doom's multiple time travel attempts failed, leading to his final effort. Collaborating with the Silver Surfer, the heroes employed Reed Richards' nullifying device, Doom's power-absorbing armor, and Captain America's shield. Ultimately, they managed to vanquish Galactus, but at the tragic expense of the Silver Surfer's life. This narrative within the Heroes Reborn realm culminated in a bittersweet victory against the cosmic entity. Galactus, Earth 13054. When a dimensional convergence occurred between his universe and Earth 616, Galactus embarked on a journey to Earth alongside his herald Terrax, the truly enlightened. His objective was to obliterate the planet, averting further incursions and safeguarding his universe from impending threats. The Illuminati, a group of powerful individuals, arrived in this reality with the intention of preventing the collision by destroying its Earth. While their primary goal was to minimize civilian casualties, they clashed with Galactus and his herald Terrax. The Illuminati managed to defeat and capture Terrax, though their efforts were thwarted, compelling them to withdraw. In the end, Galactus achieved his mission by annihilating Earth, ensuring the preservation of his universe from the incursion's impending consequences. Silver Galactus, Earth 14971. Absorbing the Silver Surfer, who had been empowered by the Living Tribunal, Galactus transformed into the mind-bending Silver Galactus. Empowered by his newfound strength, Silver Galactus enlisted Major Victory as his new herald. Together, they set their sights on conquering the Continuum Cortex, located within Nowhere. This device offered access to planets across space, time, and alternate realities. The Guardians of the Galaxy intervened to thwart Silver Galactus's plan, aided by Cosmo, the telepathic space dog. Their efforts culminated in awakening the dormant celestial head within Nowhere. This unexpected action turned the tide against Silver Galactus's ambitions, halting his quest to seize control of the Continuum Cortex, and thus preventing him from gaining access to unparalleled power and dominion. Galactus of Magic Dimension, Earth TRN 892. Galactus set his sights on consuming planet Zarax, home to the sorcerer Zolos. Sent to Earth by the Grand Council of Mages, Zolos attacked Doctor Strange and stole his magical energies to confront Galactus personally. In a daring move, Zolos managed to exile Galactus to the Magic Dimension, saving Zarax. When Doctor Strange intervened, seeking to prevent further conflict, their confrontation was interrupted by the arrival of the Beast of Pain, whose energies were absorbed by Galactus. Galactus then aimed to devour a magic-infused world, prompting Doctor Strange and Clear to teleport him away. Later, Doctor Strange discovered that Galactus had curbed his hunger out of unease caused by consuming magic-based worlds. He made an arrangement with the cosmic entity, designating Dr. Strange as his herald to find suitable planets. However, a plot involving Dormammu and Mephisto led to Galactus' transformation into a magical being, aligning him with their schemes. As Galactus' hunger escalated dangerously, Dr. Strange, Zolos, and other magical beings confronted him alongside various superheroes. Despite their efforts, Galactus absorbed their energies, reaching a critical point. In a last-ditch attempt, Dr. Strange's plan to free the consumed entities backfired, resulting in the accidental destruction of the entire universe. Galactus, MC2 Universe, Earth 982. Upon Captain America's demise, his transformation into a star caught Galactus' attention. The cosmic entity devised a plan to harness Cap's celestial essence to overcome his insatiable hunger. Amassing immense energy, deities, and potent artifacts, Galactus aimed to birth a new universe, transcending his eternal craving. To initiate his ambitious endeavor, Galactus intended to fuse the detonation of Earth with the amassed power and the implosion of the Captain America star, instigating a new cosmic genesis. However, his grand design faced opposition from Spider-Girl, American Dream, and Stinger. Their resolute efforts led to Galactus' defeat, thwarting his ambitious aspiration. Following his defeat, a transformative shift occurred. Galactus merged with the Silver Surfer, undergoing a profound change of heart. This fusion altered his cosmic purpose, turning him into a beneficent entity dedicated to nurturing life and cultivating worlds, in stark contrast to his previous role as a relentless destroyer. Galactus in Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Earth 8096, animated version. In this iteration, Galactus, an insurmountable cosmic entity, existed as an unrelenting force, sustaining himself by consuming the vital energies of planets. Among his conquests, he brought about the annihilation of the Skrulls' homeworld, Skrullos. Later, Galactus dispatched his chosen emissaries, the Heralds, to prepare Earth for his arrival and satiate his unending hunger. However, a coalition of heroes, including the Avengers, united to thwart his ambitions. Their collective efforts resulted in Galactus being exiled to the Negative Zone, a realm teeming with boundless energy. This banishment ensured that he could endlessly draw sustenance from the zone's vast resources, preventing further devastation to inhabited worlds. Galactus in Fantastic Four Animated, Earth 700089, animated version. Galactus, an entity of immense might, sustained himself by consuming the life force of planets. His loyal herald, Silver Surfer, identified Earth as the next destination for Galactus' insatiable hunger. However, as Silver Surfer interacted with humanity, he developed an unexpected fondness for their species and their world. This newfound appreciation led him to rebel against Galactus' intentions, choosing to defend Earth instead. Galactus faced a turning point when confronted by Mr. Fantastic, who wielded the Ultimate Nullifier, a potent cosmic weapon. Threatened by its power, Galactus relinquished his plans to consume Earth, recognizing the grave consequences if the Ultimate Nullifier was unleashed against him. This decisive moment marked a shift in Galactus' pursuit of energy, revealing a rare instance of restraint influenced by the potential consequences of his actions. Battle Realm Galactus, Earth 15513. As the battle against Doom raged in Doomstart, Thing joined the fray, unleashing his invulnerable might to dismantle any obstacle before him. Amidst the chaos, Franklin Von Doom confronted Thing, utilizing his connection to Galactus. Upon realizing that he was actually fighting the son of Sue Storm, Thing's resolve wavered, leading him to surrender. However, any hopes of clemency were shattered right away when Galactus, devoid of mercy, unleashed a devastating surge of energy. This powerful blast struck Thing, causing severe damage to his upper body. The brutal attack highlighted Galactus' relentless nature as he unleashed his overwhelming power without hesitation or consideration for Thing's connection to his opponent's family. The encounter left a lasting mark on Thing and underscored the unforgiving reality of the conflict that had engulfed Doomstart. Galen, Earth 2012. In this iteration, Galactus' history mirrored that of his Earth 616 counterpart. Just like in the main reality, Galactus embarked on a quest to consume Earth, wielding a colossal army of Silver Surfers under his command. However, his insatiable hunger faced opposition from the interdimensional Council of Reeds. In a climactic confrontation, the Council managed to overcome Galactus, ultimately leading to his downfall and demise. The events on Earth 2012 unfolded similarly to the established narrative, with Galactus' attempt to devour the planet and the subsequent intervention of powerful forces, sealing his fate at the hands of the Interdimensional Council of Reeds. Galactus Earth X, Earth 9997. Galen of Tyr was born in a primordial universe preceding the one where he would become Galactus. This universe was home to the Celestials, beings that propagated by impregnating planets with their essences, leading to planetary destruction upon the embryos hatching. As his universe faced its end due to overpopulation by the Celestials, Galen merged with a mysterious power, a future incarnation of himself. This union transformed him into Galactus, the devourer of worlds. In the new universe, Galactus sought cosmic balance by consuming planets seeded by the Celestials. Upon encountering the planet Zen-La, Galactus spared it in exchange for the service of Norin Rad, who became his herald, the Silver Surfer. This herald helped Galactus warn worlds of his coming. Galactus later targeted Earth, but was dissuaded by Reed Richards wielding the ultimate nullifier. When Richards transformed Galactus into a star, it left the universe vulnerable. In a complex series of events involving the Enigma Force, Galactus' sentience survived, leading to his rebirth and the closure of a temporal loop. Galen, Earth 12041, animated version. In this version, we witness Galactus' arrival to consume Earth, leading Iron Man to engage in a conversation that results in both of them being teleported away. The Avengers follow Iron Man's trail to the Debari planet, witnessing an evacuation due to Iron Man's power cosmic enhanced influence that drew Galactus there. Teaming up with the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Avengers strive to prevent Galactus from consuming Earth. The Debari planet, however, was already destabilizing before Galactus' arrival. The power cosmic empowered Iron Man proclaimed, "Galactus must feed." As the planet exploded and rendered Galactus unconscious, the Debari relocated to a new planet and Iron Man returned to normal. In a separate event, Galactus descended upon Las Vegas to consume Earth. Following the defeat of Terrax, Galactus stripped him of the power cosmic and empowered She-Hulk as the Emerald Empress. The agents of Smash engaged in a battle against Galactus to safeguard Earth. After She-Hulk's strategic loss to Terrax, Galactus restored the power cosmic to him as part of a deal forged by She-Hulk. This pact led Terrax to escort Galactus to an uninhabited planet, fulfilling She-Hulk's arrangement. Malpractice, Earth 21989. In the Marvel Babies iteration, Dr. Speck, once a pediatrician but disenchanted with infants, transformed into the villain Malpractice. He kidnapped the Little Avengers, prompting a confrontation with the Fantastic Four Tots, Silver Burper, and Spider-Ham. The heroes were subdued and captured, and Spider-Ham falling unconscious. However, he managed to break free and rescue the captives, including the Burper, Fantastic Four Tots, and Little Avengers, leading to a collective effort to defeat Malpractice. Silver Burper traveled to Larval Earth and recruited Spider-Ham's assistants to liberate the Little Avengers from Malpractice, after which they returned to Earth 21989 and teamed up with the Fantastic Four Tots to thwart Malpractice's schemes. In an ensuing clash at Malpractice's office, the babies were incapacitated again and Spider-Ham was initially subdued. Nonetheless, Spider-Ham eventually managed to free himself and the other heroes, resulting in Malpractice's defeat. After their success, Silver Burper escorted Spider-Ham back to his own reality, concluding their collaborative adventure. Doom Universe Galactus, Earth 18466. After Galactus' arrival on Earth, the Fantastic Four took it upon themselves to investigate the impending situation. The Thing rushed to confront Galactus, resulting in a tragic outcome as Galactus ended his life. This devastating event caused Mr. Fantastic to falter and attempt a futile solo effort to eliminate Galactus, fueled by his anger. In an unexpected twist, Dr. Doom devised a technique using the Ovoid's knowledge and constructed a device to seize control of Galactus' form. Through this daring maneuver, Dr. Doom effectively took over Galactus' body, while Galen's consciousness found a new host in Dr. Doom's form. Struggling with the weight of the knowledge of his past actions as Galactus, Galen's sanity deteriorated, leading to his eventual demise several years later. Galen, Earth 5692. As a world devourer, Galactus dispatched his herald Terrax to Earth for its preparation. During their journey, Terrax and Galactus encountered a Skrull scout ship, which Terrax swiftly annihilated, prompting the Skrulls' retreat from their century-long conquest of Earth. After Terrax's demise at the hands of Earth's heroes, Galactus himself descended upon the planet. Earth's defenders watched in awe as Galactus began assembling the machinery for consuming their world. With his machinery surrounded by an impenetrable force field, Galactus remained seemingly invulnerable. Amid the chaos, a group of heroes managed to breach the force field by infiltrating a hidden entrance. Despite their determination, they were swiftly defeated with just a glance from Galactus, shocking those observing from the command center. A subsequent assault by Mole-Man subterranean creatures involved an immense bomb strategically placed beneath Galactus' position. As the bomb detonated, the ground beneath Galactus gave way, causing him to plummet into a crater. Upon Galactus' emergence from the crater, Blink ordered an attack led by the Exiles and Earth's heroes. Coordinated efforts from heroes like the Thing, Colossus, and the the Banner Beast combined their strengths against the colossal foe. As Galactus retaliated and sent heroes airborne, Havoc, Cyclops, and Mimic bombarded him with energy blasts. The Skrull technology fired another beam, causing Galactus to topple. Seizing the opportunity, the heroes decided to employ a Skrull antimatter bomb, with Thunderbird taking on the responsibility. Thunderbird, determined to weaken Galactus in his vulnerable state, plunged the antimatter bomb into a breach in Galactus' armor. The resulting detonation triggered an agonizing chain reaction within Galactus, compelling him to rethink his approach. Overwhelmed with newfound suffering, Galactus recognized alternate worlds in the universe that could be consumed with less effort. In a moment of realization, he teleported away, leaving Earth's heroes behind. After the battle, Earth's defenders arrived at the battleground to find Thunderbird in a comatose state, his valiant sacrifice having contributed to Galactus' momentary vulnerability. Galactus, the Lifebringer. Earth, TRN 1022. With this constructed reality, Glorian, originating from the Prime Marvel universe, crafted an idealized existence tailored to the perceptions of the primary defenders. His purpose was to lure them into assisting him in a universal reboot. Among the attendees of a grand gathering were Galactus the Lifebringer, the Avengers, the Beyonder, and former President Adam Brashear. Glorian's intentions centered on coaxing the defenders to partake in his quest to reshape the universe. This intricately designed realm served as a manifestation of perfection, meticulously shaped by Glorian's manipulative touch, with the ultimate goal of garnering their involvement in his ambitious endeavor to reboot the entirety of existence. Elvis Presley, Earth 92201. Engaging in a cosmic clash against Galactus and other celestial forces, Thanos harnessed the might of the Infinity Gauntlet, reshaping the World Eater into a human form resembling Elvis Presley. Cast down to Kansas, this transformed Galactus found himself in the trailer of Gertrude Redman, who instantly recognized the likeness and mistook him for the legendary Elvis, albeit with amnesia. In an attempt to jog his memory, she inundated him with Elvis's music and movies, prompting Galactus to embrace his newfound identity and believe himself to be the king of rock and roll. Embracing his apparent role, Galactus turned Elvis, began performing in concerts and various venues, dazzling audiences. Eventually, Warlock intervened, aiming to restore Galactus to his world devourer form. However, given the choice, Galactus opted to remain a musician, basking in the glory of his new existence. Thank you very much. Ultron, Galactus, Earth 22666. This iteration followed Galactus' demise, after which Silver Surfer was liberated from his role as Herald. Subsequently, the enigmatic Unnameable ascended as the new World Devourer. Determined to confront the Unnameable after its annihilation of Earth, Silver Surfer joined forces with the Shi'ar and resurrected Galactus through a fusion with Ultron circuits, creating Ultron Galactus. Despite their combined efforts, the Surfer and Ultron Galactus faced dire struggles against the Unnameable, depleting their resources and aging their Surfer, whose skin turned crimson. Seeking reinforcements, the Surfer established the Heralds, enlisting the aid of Thanos and Annihilus. In a twist of fate, Galactus' resurrection led to his subsequent demise, replaced once again by the Unnameable, who commenced planetary consumption without warning. Battling valiantly, the Surfer and Galactus, now resurrected by fusing his remains with Ultron's parts, engaged the Unnameable, but were ultimately defeated. They managed to escape, gravely injured, and embarked on a mission to gather allies for a decisive rematch against the Unnameable. Bullet Points Galactus, Earth 70105. In Earth 70105, Galactus descended upon Earth with unwavering determination to consume its energy. In the face of his impending feast, a united front of powered individuals launched an all-out assault, only for the situation to shift when the Hulk entered the fray. Galactus' frustration grew, as the seemingly insignificant Hulk relentlessly withstood the overwhelming force the cosmic entity unleashed upon him. Amidst this spectacle, Norrin Radd, observing the Hulk's unwavering courage, was moved to action. Radd intervened by dismantling Galactus' energy conversion apparatus, disrupting his plans. Frustrated and perturbed, Galactus abandoned his pursuit of Earth, acknowledging the defiance displayed by its defenders, and sought alternative sources of sustenance elsewhere. Egyptia Galactus, Earth 51910. Venturing to the city of Zenla, Galactus struck a pact with the Silver Surfer, appointing him as his herald to procure sustenance in exchange for sparing his people. This arrangement endured for an unspecified duration until Galactus' insatiable hunger compelled him to consume all of Zenla, tragically including Norrin's beloved Shala Baal. When the Silver Surfer returned and uncovered this harrowing reality, he launched a fierce assault on Galactus, culminating in the ultimate demise of the cosmic entity. In another instance, Galactus appeared as he was visited by Lady Catherine Bishop and Ms. America Chavez, during their interdimensional quest for pizza. Galactus, Earth 19121. In Earth 19121, Galactus met his demise through undisclosed circumstances at an unspecified point in time, which led the Brood to capitalize on this opportunity by infesting his lifeless form with their eggs, birthing a new parasitic entity that hungered for intelligence and prey. This spawned the Respawned, a host of zombie-like beings with the power to assimilate and convert other life forms. Meanwhile, Galactus's remains acted as the epicenter of their collective consciousness, ensuring their survival as long as his corporeal existence persisted. Leveraging Galactus's transformed carcass as their vessel, the Respawned embarked on intergalactic journeys, wreaking havoc across galaxies. Their onslaught reached the outer limits of Earth's solar system aboard Galactus. Employing a deceitful call for help orchestrated by a zombified Captain Marvel, the Respawned cunningly ensnared a multitude of Earth's heroes who responded to the distress signal. This led to a devastating ambush, converting most of the heroes into zombies except for Wolverine. The Respawned proceeded to assault Earth, nearly obliterating humanity in the process. Later, they shifted their operations to Limbo, using Magic's teleportation capabilities as a strategic base for attacking the multiverse. Despite their attempts to manipulate Franklin Richards and a group of remaining Earth heroes, their plan faltered. The heroes managed to utilize a gauntlet empowered by the mutant Gambit to annihilate Galactus's remains, and with it, the Respawn's hive mind was shattered, bringing about their downfall. Galactus with food poisoning. Earth 200509. After devouring Ego the living planet in this iteration, Galactus experienced an unexpected bout of food poisoning. To alleviate his discomfort, he dispatched his herald, Silver Surfer, on a mission to locate a sufficiently spacious bathroom for the devourer of the world to do his business. Through Silver Surfer's efforts, a suitable lavatory was found, allowing Galactus to find relief from his ailment. The Wastelands Galactus, Earth 21923. Galactus, revered as the ominous deity by the Universal Church of Truth, harnessed the organization to fulfill his unending hunger by conquering worlds. He devoured the planet Spartax and later consumed New Xandar after the annihilation of the Nova Corps. During his planetary feasting, an urgent signal reached his herald, the Matriarch, through Imperial Guard member Pulsar. The signal disclosed the presence of Emperor Quill on Earth. Galactus commanded the preparation of his armada to descend upon Earth, noting his long absence from the planet. Upon his arrival on Earth, Quill confronted Galactus, dismissing his threat and firing a shard of the Time Stone from a revolver. The shard struck Galactus, leading to a lobotomy that incapacitated him and forced the Church's forces to retreat in the face of this unexpected turn of events. Galen, Earth 944. In the alternate reality of Earth 944, a distinct course of events unfolded during the initial encounter between the Fantastic Four and Galactus. Instead of the Human Torch, this iteration of the Watcher dispatched Mr. Fantastic to retrieve the ultimate nullifier. This alteration led to the undoing of the Fantastic Four, as Reed's methodical nature drove him to examine a range of devices in his quest for a solution. In the wake of their failure, Galactus overpowered and extinguished the remaining members of the Fantastic Four. Ultimately, unable to avert the impending catastrophe, Galactus devoured Earth itself. Galen, Earth TRN 566. In this alternate reality, Galen, an intrepid space explorer hailing from the paradise-like planet Tar, found himself in a universe in its twilight phase. This realm, once a cosmic egg of primal matter, had undergone a big bang and later a contracting crunch, leading all matter to converge at a central point, shaping a new cosmic egg. Tar's advanced civilization dwindled as the universe succumbed to lethal radiation from the big crunch. Galen, on a mission to save Tar, encountered no solution. The radiation decimated the population, and Galen proposed a glorious end by piloting a starship into the heart of the cosmic egg. As the starship approached this apex, Galen alone survived, imbued with newfound energy. At the universe's final moments, the Phoenix Force gathered positive emotions, preserving them to aid the sentience of the universe in meeting Galen. This cosmic entity merged with Galen, revealing their joint survival through an heir in the next universe, birthing Galactus, the devourer of worlds. Galactus, Earth TRN 713. Fellow Flora Colossi superheroes from Planet X sought Groot's aid to rescue the universe from impending doom before the Watcher's arrival heralded the advent of Galactus, who had descended with the intent of consuming Earth, triggering a counterattack from Groot, joined by a coalition of Avengers, X-Men, and Fantastic Four members. The outcome of Galactus remains uncertain, as Groot of Earth 616 woke up just as the battle commenced. Galen, Earth 7642. Galen's history in this reality appears to mirror that of his Earth 616 counterpart. In a desperate bid to escape his universe's demise, Galen piloted a spacecraft into the cosmic egg. While his companions perished, Galen harnessed the egg's energies, rebirthing as the cosmic entity Galactus. Thus transformed, Galactus' survival depended on absorbing planetary energies. Among the targets for consumption was Zen-La, where an inhabitant named Norin Rad approached him with a unique proposition to spare Zen-La in exchange for Norin becoming his herald. Accepting the pact, Galactus Galactus empowered Norrin with the power cosmic, transmuting him into the Silver Surfer. During a severe famine, Galactus, guided by his herald, journeyed to Apocalypse. Despite his weakened state, Galactus overcame the world's defenses and faced off against Darkseid himself. However, Galactus' technology revealed Apocalypse lacked life energy due to Darkseid's actions. After a brief interaction with Darkseid, Galactus and the Silver Surfer departed, leaving behind a world bereft of sustenance. Galactus, Earth 8207. Galactus' narrative closely paralleled that of his Prime Universe counterpart until the pivotal judgment of Terrax. In this iteration, Galactus chose not to show clemency to Terrax for his rebellion, casting him into the abyss of a black hole, condemning him to an eternity of isolation. Instead of Terrax, Galactus selected Dazzler as his new herald, sparing Earth from his insatiable hunger. Over the following centuries, Dazzler purposefully guided her master toward lifeless planets, avoiding sentient inhabitants. Surprisingly, she managed to evoke a flicker of sentimentality within him, notably seen when he declined a world inhabited by sentient plants she inadvertently led him to. A turning point arrived when extraterrestrial beings, survivors of worlds consumed by Galactus, harnessed Terrax's axe to forge a cosmic weapon that grievously wounded Dazzler. In retaliation, Galactus unleashed his wrath upon the Armada, retribution for their aggression. Following Dazzler's recovery, she severed her ties with him, seeking freedom from his service. Returning to Earth, she found the world ravaged by an apocalyptic conflict. Bereft of alternatives, she resolved to return to Galactus, recognizing the inevitability of her fate after all her wandering. Galen, Earth 90211. Apprehensive about the looming danger emanating from the Beyonder, and incensed by a peculiar encounter where the Beyonder attached MODOK to his rear, Galactus took an unconventional step by enlisting Deadpool's services to eliminate this menace. Despite this unorthodox approach proving unsuccessful, Galactus embarked on a surprising liaison with Carnage Curl, the girlfriend of the Beyonder, leading to her pregnancy. This shocking revelation was broadcast on a national platform, the Harry Spranger Show. The tensions escalated between Galactus and the Beyonder, culminating in a heated confrontation. However, the intervention of Venompool, fueled by Fury, introduced a game-changing twist. Venompool utilized the retcon Expungifier to obliterate both the Beyonder and Galactus, an action that marked the genesis of his transformation into a burgeoning hero. Galactus, Earth 8417. Facing a dilemma and witnessing the demise of his herald Nova due to his waning energy, Galactus embarked on a journey to Earth in search of aid from Reed Richards. However, upon reaching the Baxter building, Galactus found it empty, prompting him to trace Richards' energy signature across New York. Unexpectedly, Galactus encountered Franklin Richards in the company of May Parker and Mary Jane Watson at a circus. Galactus, determined to secure a new herald, set his sights on Franklin, but an unforeseen twist occurred. Franklin ingeniously redirected the transformative energy intended for himself to May Parker, resulting in her transformation into the Golden Oldie, a herald of Galactus. Recognizing that a sponge cake called Twinkles could alleviate Galactus's hunger, Franklin discovered that the Golden Oldie, now May Parker, gathered these treats worldwide and offered them to Galactus, yet his hunger persisted. Thus, Galactus sent the Golden Oldie on a galactic quest to locate a suitable planet for consumption. The Golden Oldie discovered a twinkle-shaped world guarded by the Doughboy, the creator of Twinkle Worlds. Impressed by Galactus, Doughboy joined him and began crafting worlds for his consumption. With Doughboy as his new herald, Galactus released the Golden Oldie, allowing her to return to Earth. Zombie Galactus, Earth 91126. Very sparse information is available regarding Galactus's life prior to his arrival on Earth 91126, a world ravaged by the zombie plague. It's conceivable that his history mirrored that of his Earth 616 counterpart. Despite falling victim to the zombies of Earth Z, Galactus's consumption didn't bestow them with the coveted power cosmic. Galactus, a psionic entity, Earth TRN-727. Within Earth TRN-727, Galactus faced an altered fate. His corporeal form met its demise at the hands of Jean Grey during her cosmic escapades. Yet, this act resulted in his metamorphosis into a psionic entity, fueled by an unrelenting fury stemming from the ordeal. Accompanied by his Silver Surfer heralds, he embarked on a vengeful journey to Earth, seeking retribution against Jean, his assailant. Galactus intended to obliterate the planet, but Jean, under the possession of the Phoenix Force, harnessed her augmented abilities to vanquish the remnants of the World Devourer and his heralds. Galactus, Earth 8810. Following a devastating battle involving Terrax and the Fantastic Four, Galactus found himself on the brink of death. The intervention of the Black Celestial revitalized him, albeit at the cost of heightening his insatiable hunger. Employing his advanced technology, Galactus harnessed the power of a black hole to satiate his ravenous appetite, inadvertently creating a time bubble. This phenomenon not only disrupted time travel, but also posed a universal threat, spanning multiple timelines. Intriguingly, the Black Celestial's technology ensured his own survival and provided the means means to initiate a new universe. The Fantastic Four embarked on a daring mission within the time bubble using their time sled, aiming to dismantle Galactus' machinery with Shi'ar weaponry. However, their efforts were thwarted by the vigilant Black Celestial. Through clever tactics, the Fantastic Four deceived the Black Celestial, prompting him to pursue them through time with his own time manipulation. Capitalizing on the time bubble's complexities, the Fantastic Four strategically weakened the Black Celestial's energies, leading him to an inescapable encounter with Galactus' black hole. The resultant energy surge revitalized Galactus, restoring his sanity. Signaling the Fantastic Four, Galactus prompted them to retrieve the ultimate nullifier to obliterate him and the menacing time bubble. Galactus, Earth 774. The history of Galactus in Earth 774 remains largely enigmatic, differing from his Earth 616 counterpart. Notably, he displayed the ability to seek out and consume planets independently, implying an absence of the need for a herald in this reality. The precise reasons behind this divergence remain undisclosed. In this alternate reality, Bruce Banner retained his intellect when he transformed into the Hulk, triggering a series of events that diverged from the norm. This led to the dissolution of the Fantastic Four and prevented the formation of iconic groups like the Avengers and X-Men. The collective fate of the world rested on the shoulders of Reed Richards, Bruce Banner, and Charles Xavier. These three individuals confronted Galactus, realizing that their individual powers were insufficient to overcome the World Devourer. To counter this threat, they devised the Psychotron device, enabling them to merge into a singular entity known as the X-Man. The X-Man's augmented mental abilities proved formidable against Galactus. Facing an exhausting battle that drained his energies, Galactus decided to withdraw from Earth, seeking an alternative world with less formidable resistance. Galen, Earth 7888. Galactus conceived Ardina, an engineered duplicate of Shala-Bal, on the council of his master of Guile. Initially intended to demonstrate to the Silver Surfer the supposed unworthiness of humanity, Ardina's purpose took an unexpected turn. Rather than harboring resentment, she found herself enamored with the Surfer, ultimately aiding him in evading a CIA-concocted snare. As the connection between them deepened, Ardina and the Surfer's affection grew stronger, culminating in an intimate encounter. Galactus, observing the failure of his original plan, came to a realization. Acknowledging his misjudgment, he orchestrated Ardina's absorption back into the Matrix from which she originated, thereby undoing her existence. Galactus, Earth 14161. In this particular alternate reality, Demetrios, an entity predating the Big Bang, devised a scheme to employ Galactus as a means to access the Golden Knot. Despite the Avengers Empire's efforts to thwart him, Demetrios managed to employ Galactus' severed head as his conduit into the Golden Knot. Alongside him, Captain Alexis was inadvertently drawn into the knot while striving to thwart Demetrios' plan. Inside this realm, their universe met its demise, leading them to an encounter with the enigmatic Bald Parrot. Galen, Earth 929. In Earth 929's reality, Galactus embarked on a journey to Earth driven by his insatiable hunger. The Avengers rose to confront this cosmic threat, and even with the Silver Surfer, his herald, by his side, they found themselves outmatched. The imminent activation of Galactus' energy converter posed a dire threat, but an unexpected adversary intervened, the Watcher. This act marked a departure from the Watcher's vow of non-interference, as he sought to save Earth from Galactus' consumption. Galactus and the Watcher engaged in a fierce confrontation, their powers nearly evenly matched. Ultimately, the World Devourer emerged triumphant, absorbing the Watcher's energy to satiate his appetite. With his hunger quelled, Galactus departed Earth, bearing the fallen Watcher's body to his people. Before his departure, Galactus released his herald from his servitude, granting the Silver Surfer the freedom to remain on Earth and seek answers behind the Watcher's self-sacrifice for humanity. Galactus, Earth 8436. Another iteration presumably echoing the history of his Earth 616 counterpart, Galactus' tale diverged with Nova remaining steadfast as his herald. A distant future unfolded, wherein Galactus and Nova embarked on a profound investigation of stars and galaxies, undergoing a perplexing rearrangement. Their journey led them to an Earth where human existence seemed to have vanished, freeing Galactus from his previous vow to spare the planet. In a moment of momentous decision, he consumed the Earth that once teemed with life. Traversing the epochs of a fading universe, Galactus encountered Ek, the Watcher who had borne witness to his origin and now regretted not eradicating him when the opportunity arose. A protracted conflict spanning a millennium ensued, culminating in Galactus harnessing the remaining essence of life-infused planets to finally overcome the renegade Watcher. The universe, however, was not poised for another rebirth, but was descending into entropy instead of initiating a new big crunch. Amidst this cosmic realization, Galactus took a monumental step. Cracking open his formidable armor, he unleashed eons worth of pent-up energy, igniting a new Big Bang. This cataclysmic event marked a fresh beginning, with Nova emerging as the universe's Galactus, having survived the transformative ordeal to steer the destiny of the nascent cosmos. Galactus Engine, Earth 10011. This one's another of Galactus's narrative trajectories, which likely parallels that of his Earth 616 counterpart. Amidst Mar-Vell's dying moments, a pivotal divergence emerged. The many-angled ones presented Mar-Vell with an offer to attain the power to vanquish death itself. Through an intricate ritual enacted by Mar-Vell, death met its demise, yet the aftermath saw the universe's inhabitants, Galactus included, succumbing to corruption by the many-angled ones. Galactus underwent an astonishing transformation into the Galactus Engine, an all-encompassing weapon of unparalleled scale, surpassing even the magnificence of Celestials. As the incursion of the Cancerverse encroached upon Earth 616, the Galactus Engine stood as a formidable component of the vanguard dispatched through the fault. In the course of events, it's presumed that the Galactus Engine, along with all entities within the Cancerverse, met its end as Thanos of Earth 616 orchestrated the restoration of death, ultimately undoing the twisted reality of the Cancerverse. Galactus, Marvel Mangaverse, Earth 2301. In Marvel's Mangaverse, Galactus emerged as a creation of the Skrulls, a manifestation of their malevolent intentions embodied in an anti-life virus. Originating from the fabric of Mephisto's realm, it embarked on a cosmic odyssey, consuming countless worlds that lay in its path. All the destruction it left behind was immense, marking the end of over 1,000 planets before its assault on Earth. Resilient and impervious, Galactus withstood power-packed assaults with unparalleled might. Even Mr. Fantastic's intricate defense network, fortified with gamma missiles and mega plasma cannons, failed to deter its advance, as it was impervious to such forces. To counter the looming threat to Earth, the Fantastic Four orchestrated a daring plan involving Marvin Elwood, the inheritor of Captain Marvel's legacy. With the capacity to withstand Galactus's environment, he ventured onto the surface of the planetoid to halt its insatiable appetite. Among its victims was Atalan, the Inhumans world, whose survivors waged a relentless struggle against Galactus's occupants, led by Skrull Lord Krieger. These defenders, including lava men and symbiotic lifeforms, clashed with Earth's heroes, igniting a titanic battle. The alliance between the Fantastic Four, the new Captain Marvel, and the Inhumans led to a climactic showdown. Aided by the Inhumans, it penetrated Galactus's heart, guarded by the Skrull deities, towering in stature. In the final confrontation, Captain Marvel overcame Lord Krieger, consigning him to Galactus's core and ultimately obliterating the planetoid, bringing its cosmic rampage to an end. Marvelous verdict: throughout this extensive exploration of Galactus and his various versions across different realities, we've encountered a multitude of unique narratives and scenarios. From his origins as Galen of Tar, facing the cosmic upheaval of his universe's end, to his roles as both a cosmic devourer and a being of balance in alternate realities, Galactus consistently emerges as a complex and powerful figure. While certain core aspects of Galactus's character remain consistent, such as his insatiable hunger and his role as a force of cosmic consequence, the diversity of narratives really highlights the creative potential inherent in exploring alternate realities. Additionally, these variations really shed light on the flexibility of Galactus's character, enabling him to embody different themes and challenges across different universes. Galactus's interactions with characters like Silver Surfer, various heralds, and even his confrontations with heroes and cosmic entities reflect the intricate web of relationships that shape his stories. Themes of power, morality, and the cosmic balance between creation and destruction thread through these tales, enriching our understanding of the character's depth and significance within the Marvel multiverse. In essence, this journey through alternate Galactuses underscores the enduring appeal of exploring the cosmic, philosophical, and ethical dimensions of this larger-than-life entity across the tapestry of Marvel's multiverse. Now that we've come to the very end of this video, what are your top 5 favorite variants of the Devourer of the Worlds and his run through the decades? Please let us know in the comment box below.